Hello, it's Monday the 22nd. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So Jonathan Haskel has been on. He's due to leave the MPC next month after a 6-year stint, and his final speech was reflective but a little slopey-shouldered over responsibility. He explained how the pandemic had pushed the UK economy close to collapse before massive fiscal support, including the furlough scheme, was finally signed off by Sunak. After the lockdown, as inflation rose, the Bank of England was concerned that unemployment would also rise and a rate hike would only make that worse. In fact, all that fiscal support helped demand skyrocket, and coupled with the energy price shock and higher food prices after Russia invaded Ukraine, this saw inflation peak at 11.5%. Headline inflation may have reached the 2% target now, but he will still not be voting for a rate cut. He fears a surge in the secondary effects where wage inflation remains so high. So Haskel is stepping down from the MPC, but the big news is over in the US, where Biden is stepping down from the Democrat nominee for the November election. The presidential debate was a car crash for Biden, and many do think this is the right thing to do. Whether it's the right thing for Vice President Kamala Harris to take the fight to Trump, well, that remains to be seen, as many think she is unelectable and she's been given very little hope of beating Trump so far. Meanwhile, Trump has been on. He has laid out some plans for the economy, which are confusing at best. A 10% import tariff and a 100% levy on imported vehicles won't stop him from lowering prices for consumers. Military spending will increase and personal taxation will be lowered, but he will manage to pay down the US national debt. Hashtag maths. But back in the real world, where calculators work properly, we have output data due this week. Both manufacturing and services PMI are expected to retain recent strength, and the composite rate is forecast up at 55.2, up from 54.8 last month. In the market, sterling had a bit of a roller coaster last week. We peaked way up at 130.45 against the dollar, but we pulled back to close around 129.15 on the day. We kick off the new week from around 129.25 against the dollar, 118.75 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 108.85 on the open this morning. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.